people. A couple of videos ago, I had mentioned that I don't remember which video it was, but a couple of videos ago I had mentioned that I used to be almost 300 pounds and I had lost about 100 of that. And then I had gained like 10 or 15 back, so I was back like kind of on this track where I was trying to lose weight, and a lot of you guys were really interested in like a weight loss video. So that's what we're going to do today. So before I get started, I just want to say that I am like seriously the last person to be coming to for weight loss advice. The reason why I'm making this video is just because a lot of you guys were curious. I'm sure like a lot of you wanted to see before and afters and whatever else. Just out of curiosity is what I'm assuming. I struggle with my weight. I've struggled with my weight all my life, and I still every day struggle with my weight. So I am not the person to be coming to tell you how to lose weight, but I am going to tell you what I did and what I am going to do in order to try to kind of get myself back down to where I am comfortable at. I am also not one of those people that thinks that you have to be like vegan and healthy and skinny and whatever. I am super comfortable in my body, and my comfort weight for me personally is about 175 pounds. Right now I'm 190, so I've got about 15 pounds to lose. But I am not uncomfortable to the point where I am going to take severe actions to lose weight, which is kind of what I did before. So let me just give you a little bit of a backstory. I have been overweight all my life. When I was younger, I started to really chub up or, you know, get heavier when I hit about 3rd grade. When I was like younger, I was always like smaller kid, you know, I was skinny, whatever. And then when 3rd grade hit, I started to slowly but surely like pack on the poundage. So, you know, fast forward all through school, I was heavy, you know, I dealt with bullying and whatever else. It wasn't too bad. I kind of bounced around to schools a couple of times, and some schools weren't too bad, but, you know, one school I went to was horrible. There was like one kid who used to fuck with me all the time. But I got over it, and, you know, I moved on. When I went back to my other school where like all my old friends and stuff, I went to one school my whole life. I should break this down. I went to one school my whole life. When I was in the 5th grade, we moved for 3 years, and that was the school I absolutely hated. When I first was there, I was so sad that I was leaving like all these childhood friends that I like refused to make friends for the first few months, but then I slowly started to make a couple of friends, and that was the school that really just like hit me hard. Like I had so many bullying issues that it was fucking ridiculous. But then when I went into 8th grade, I think it was, I moved back to my old school, and everything was cool. Every now and then, you know, shit would happen, but for the most part, it wasn't that bad because the school I went to was very small, and the community was a very small, tight-knit community. So, you know, everybody knew everybody. Everybody's parents knew everybody. Everybody's freaking grandparents knew everybody. I graduated, well, I didn't graduate, I got my GED, but my graduating class was like 50 people, so it's very, very small. Yeah, so, you know, fast forward through middle school and all that, I was overweight. About 8th grade, I decided that I like boys, and boys don't like fat girls. So I'm gonna go ahead and lose some weight. So I started to do, you know, little things here and there, and I was always told all my life, like, you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight. My mom tried to help me at one point. She took me to a doctor to try to put me on a nutrition plan. At separate points in my life, I broke both of my ankles. I broke one ankle rollerblading, and then the other ankle biking, and my other ankle I had to have surgery on. And of course, when I had like my ankle bone broke off, and they had to put a pin in it, and the doctor obviously was like, you need to lose weight because, you know, that's not good putting all that weight on there. So fast forward through all that, in about 8th grade, I was like, I need to lose some weight. So I lost about 20 pounds. I don't really remember at the time like what I did to lose it, but lost about 20 pounds, and at that point, like 20 pounds for me was like huge, you know what I'm saying? Because I had never tried to lose weight before, and it just came off. This is what I remember. I don't remember how I did it, but it did. So, and I think what happened too is that I was more active and I was around my friends, and I would like go do things with my friends, so I wasn't at home by myself all the time like I was when I was at this other school and, you know, didn't really want to make friends. So then I lost about 20 pounds, and I was kind of cool with like where I was. Like, I knew I was overweight and whatever, but fast forward to my sophomore year, I had lost, you know, some pounds over the years, nothing major, just like 10 here, 5 here, whatever. Fast forward to my sophomore year in high school, I got into a drunk driving accident, and do not drink and drive, kids. I got into a car with my cousin who drank like a case of beer and was about $1.05, and we were going down a road that was like a curvy road, and it was snowing outside, and from what the cops say, she took the curve at about 80 miles per hour, and the car flew up on a hill and rolled down. So out of that wreck, I got a lot of bumps and bruises, and I actually split my jawbone completely in half. Like, my surgeon would like take my jaw and like move it. It was so freaking crazy. To this day, I still have a metal plate in my chin from that ordeal. But because I split my jawbone in half, I had to have my jaw wired shut for 3 months. And obviously, having your jaw wired shut, you can't shove shit in your face all the time. So I lost a lot of weight really rapidly. I went from about 250 pounds to almost just under 200 pounds in a matter of 3 months. If you've never had your jaw wired shut, which I'm sure the majority of you have not, you basically, like, they give you a menu, or not a menu, but like a cookbook at the hospital. And bless my mom's heart, she would try to abide by the cookbook, and she would put all kinds of shit in the blender, like freaking hamburger helper and macaroni and cheese, and like it was just so disgusting, and it stunk so bad that I was like, I can't even deal. So literally all I ate for 3 months was like 1 or 2 cans of cream and chicken soup, and then a peanut butter milkshake. On top of the fact, for like the first month or so, I was like doped up on morphine all the time because I was jacked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, my face was all swelled up, and like I was fucked up. So because of that, I lost all that weight. So after that, I kind of maintained. I got down to, I actually was really obsessive with it when I was younger. After I got the wire off of my jaw, I had, you know, my stomach shrunk to probably like the size of a freaking golf ball or a tennis ball or something. So I never wanted to eat because I didn't have an appetite. At that point, I was literally eating like 1 thing a day. Whether it be like a sandwich, or for like a whole summer one time, I ate 1 Whopper Jr. a day, and that's all I would eat. And I drank beer because I was younger. I drank all the time, but you know, that was primarily what kept the weight off then. Yeah, so because of that, and on top of me being kind of like addicted to the fact that I had lost all this weight so quickly and just wanting to be skinnier and skinnier and skinnier, I got down to about 158 pounds, which kind of seems like not that big of a deal, but I am a person that there are those people out there who are just big boned, or, you know, they're not built to be skinny. And I'm one of those people. Like, I'm not built to be skinny. When I was 158 pounds, I looked like a freaking crackhead. Like, I looked like I had a bobblehead. My cheeks were all sunken. Like, I just looked awful. But the thing with me was I could never get below that point because I had all the excess skin on my body from, you know, losing like 60 or 70 pounds within 3 months. So I could never kind of get below that point, and thank God too. But eventually I just kind of like let it go, and you know, I slowly and surely started to feel more comfortable in my body as I aged. So fast forward to me being with Tim, and I get pregnant with Aiden, and I have Aiden. When I had Aiden, I gained about 25 pounds. When I met Tim, I was about 170, 175. When I had Aiden, I gained about 25 pounds, so I was about 200 pounds. when I had him. After I had him, I was about 210. Went to the doctor, got put on the Depo-Provera shot because we didn't want to have any more kids at that point, obviously. And the Depo-Provera shot fucked me up, girl. Like, I gained about 70 pounds on that freaking shot. I was on it for about a year, and through that time, like, I don't even know, and my doctor told me, like, when she put me on it, that you're probably going to gain weight from this. You know, some people gain a little, some people gain a lot, but because you're prone to weight gain, you're going to gain weight. So I was like, yeah, whatever, I don't care, I'm happy. You know, I was in love, or I still am in love. You know, I had a baby. I didn't care about my weight. I didn't care. So I was like, I don't give a fuck if I put on a couple pounds, whatever, you know. But I got to the point where, like, I was barely eating anything, and I was still holding weight. I got up to 250, then 260, then 270, and when 280 hit, I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, I have to get off this shot. So I got taken off the shot literally within like a month or two probably of getting taken off the shot. I dropped like 20 or 30 pounds. So I was down to about 250, 265, somewhere around there. So at that time, I didn't really care about my weight. And then I had put the weight back on even after I was off the shot, because I don't know, for some reason, I just didn't care about it. And then one day I stepped on the scale and I was like 282 or 283, and I wasn't on the Depo shot anymore, so I couldn't use that as an excuse. So I was like, okay, something's got to give. So I put myself on a very strict diet. I only ate salads. I would work out 2 hours a day on the Wii Fit, and then I would come upstairs and do like sit-ups and push-ups and lunges and whatever else for like another half hour or an hour, because I was so adamant about losing the weight. So through that time, I got down to about 230. And I was cool with that, you know, 230, I was fine with it. And then about a year later, I was introduced to It Works. And one of my friends was selling it. She's like, oh my God, you gotta try this, I'll make you lose weight, blah, blah, blah. So I started doing the reps and doing all that. And I joined a gym, and I was working out an hour a day. I was not on any type, I didn't restrict my eating, I guess is what I want to say. And I'm not somebody that eats like a lot, so not restricting my eating was like not a big deal. But you know, at the time I was somebody that ate, you know, around 2,000 calories a day. But because I was working out every day for an hour a day, I was able to take the weight off, and then I was using the wraps and stuff like that. So I was able to take the weight off that way. Well, come Christmas time, I put about 10 or 15 pounds back on, and so this is me today. I'm at 190. If you want to see before and after pictures, I will pop them up right over here. So this one is me when I think Aiden was probably about, I want to say he was like between 6 and 9 months old in the first picture, and this was like at a festival or whatever. And that was when I was kind of at my highest weight, when I was like 270, 280. And then the next picture was when I was working out, and I had gotten down to about 175. And then, you know, this is me today. I'm a little bit heavier than the second picture, but yeah. So I just wanted to start off by giving you guys kind of a backstory on my whole ordeal, because it is, if you're somebody that's struggled with weight, 9 times out of 10, you're probably somebody that's struggled with it your whole life. So yeah, so I wanted to just give you guys a backstory and let you know. At this point, what I do today is my son has karate twice a week, and we are members of our local YMCA. So I go work out 2 times a week for an hour each time. However, I do want to start getting into, because I want to take the 15 pounds back off. So I want to start getting into working out even more, even if I have to do it from home. The thing with the gym before is that when we were at the gym before, like our gym was like 5 minutes away from us. Like, it was right up the road. So it was so easy to just go there and come home, you know what I mean? The gym that we belong to now is about 20 to 30 minutes away. So it's a little bit less convenient, but it's not about convenience. I mean, if you want to do it, you're going to do it. You know what I mean? So right now I am putting myself on kind of like a low carb, no carb type diet because I want to lose weight quickly, and I know that doing low carbs does that. I do want to start kind of like a weight loss series and kind of bring you guys with me, and let me know if you guys would be interested in that. If you guys don't give a fuck, I won't do it. But if you guys, I've had quite a few of you like, oh, let me know your story so I can be motivated and blah, blah, blah. And I think it's a good idea to do like a weight loss series so that way we can kind of motivate each other, because I consider you guys my friends, and what better to motivate each other than friends? You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any ideas for videos, I know I want to do like a, kind of what I do to work out. Tim and I are going to hire a trainer and kind of figure out what we need to do for our particular body types. But once I get that going, I definitely want to do like periodic videos on what I'm doing to work out and like what I'm eating and stuff like that. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that, and I will definitely do that. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys kind of a backstory as like a starting point and let you know like what I'm doing, where I'm coming from, whatever else. I do also want to maybe start getting into doing more like body confidence videos, because I am, at this point in my life, I'm a lot more comfortable in my body than I used to be, and I'll get into that more when I do more body confidence videos. But I used to, as early as up until last summer, I would never wear shorts because I do have like a lot of loose skin and stuff like that from losing weight so rapidly when I was younger. So I definitely want to do like body confidence videos and stuff like that. So you guys definitely let me know if you want to see those. I just wanted to give you guys a little chit chat on my story and how I got to this point right here from the 280 pounds that I was. If you guys want something a little bit more in depth, then just let me know. Hopefully I can start this weight loss series. I'll definitely do like a follow-up video and let you guys know what some of my ideas are. I'm going to be like brainstorming and whatnot tonight and kind of doing some research on the internet, so because I really want it to be able to help some of you guys as well as help myself, Alright, so I think that is about all I wanted to tell you guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are not. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat if you please. And I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Told you guys, bitch is my makeup spirit animal. Like, this is exactly what I would have picked. A warm brown, a lighter, like warm transition color, a gold coppery color, and a bronzy color. Like, I am all about that like warm neutral life. Look at this.